Micah, judgment now, blessing later. Micah 3, 1 through 5 and 15, Lesson 2, Part 2. C. The coming Messiah. 1. Here we find the prophecy of the Messiah's birthplace, Micah 5:2 and Matthew 2, 1 through 6. A. The Messiah will be born in Bethlehem, Ephrathah. B. He would become the ruler of Israel, Isaiah 9, 6 through 7, Luke 1, 30 through 33. C. His goings forth have come from old, from everlasting, John 1, 1 through 3. 2. The Messiah will lead his people in peace, Micah 5, 3 through 5a. A. Though first they must be given up for a short time, Babylonian captivity. B. Then a remnant shall return, whom the ruler shall feed in the strength of the Lord. D. Further judgment on Israel and her enemies. 1. Some take this section to be messianic. 2. I tend to take it as pertaining to Micah's day and those that followed shortly after. A. The Assyrian threat would prove to be no real threat for Judah, Micah 5, 5b through 6. See Isaiah 36 and 37 also. B. When the remnant is dispersed as a result of Babylonian captivity, they shall be a lion among flocks of sheep, Micah 5, 7 through 9. Is that Daniel and Esther? C. God would cut off her false strengths, such as horses and chariots, Isaiah 31, 1, and her idolatry, Micah 5, 10 through 15. Conclusion. 1. With the recurrent theme of his message, present judgment, future blessing, Micah's purpose appears to be twofold. A. To warn the people that they may repent as necessary. B. To encourage the people that their hope for the future might help them to endure the hard times to come. 2. A similar twofold message is found in the New Testament as well. A. Warnings to preserve, lest we fall away, Hebrews 4, 1 and 11. B. Promises to encourage us for whatever lies ahead, 2 Peter 3, 13 and 14. 3. Today we have an advantage over the Israelites of Micah's day. A. We have already seen much of his prophecy fulfilled with the first coming of the Messiah. B. As Peter wrote, we also have the prophetic word made more sure, 2 Peter 1:19. C. Made more sure by virtue of its fulfillment. It can serve to comfort and strengthen our hope regarding any future promise of God. See Romans 15:4. If God kept his promise concerning the first coming of his Messiah, we can have confidence he will keep his promise concerning his return. Perhaps that is why Peter went on to say concerning the prophetic word in the Minor Prophets, which you do well to heed as a light that shines in a dark place until the day dawns and the morning star rises in your hearts. 2 Peter 1:19. By careful study and consideration of the prophets, both in the Old Testament and the New Testament, our hope for the future is strengthened. This ends our study of Micah, Judgment Now, Blessings Later, Lesson 2.